Donald Trump's growing support among Black and Hispanic voters has become a defining feature of his political resurgence. Back in 2016, he captured the presidency despite controversial statements regarding Mexican immigrants and questioning Barack Obama's birthplace. Now, as we look ahead to 2024, polls suggest that Trump is performing better with minority voters than any Republican since the civil rights era. While this may seem surprising to some, the data offers important insights into why Trump's appeal continues to grow among these key demographics. Firstly, Trump's messaging resonates with Black and Hispanic voters on several important issues. Many voters from these communities share his concerns about crime, immigration, and America's position in the world. For example, a significant portion of Black and Hispanic voters support building a border wall and deporting undocumented immigrants. In fact, their views on crime and the need for stronger enforcement often mirror those of white voters. Beyond race and immigration, Trump's America First policies and his focus on domestic issues, rather than foreign entanglements, align with the priorities of many minority voters. Trump's core populist message, which emphasizes national sovereignty and economic protectionism, is gaining traction across racial lines. Additionally, Trump's provocative style, which some label offensive, does not deter all minority voters. Despite his controversial statements, such as remarks about Haitian refugees, a substantial number of Black and Hispanic voters either don't take his words too seriously or are entertained by his unfiltered approach. In fact, many younger voters in these communities find Trump to be more fun compared to Kamala Harris. This suggests that Trump's appeal is not solely based on policy, but also on his ability to engage voters in unconventional ways. His brash persona may alienate some, but it also attracts those who appreciate his directness and unpredictability. Economics plays a crucial role in Trump's rising support among minority voters. Historically, Democrats have won over Black and Hispanic voters by emphasizing racial equality and social justice. However, economic self-interest is now coming to the forefront, with many Black and Hispanic voters prioritizing economic stability over other concerns. Under Trump's presidency, many remember a time of economic prosperity, which contrasts sharply with the current economic difficulties faced by millions. Rising grocery costs, inflation, and job insecurity are pushing economically vulnerable voters to reconsider their political allegiances. And Trump's reputation as a successful businessman appeals to those looking for a return to economic growth. Another significant factor is the waning belief among Black and Hispanic voters that the Democratic Party can deliver meaningful change. While Democrats have traditionally been viewed as champions of minority rights, many voters in these communities are disappointed by the lack of tangible improvements in their lives. President Obama's administration, once seen as a beacon of hope, left many voters feeling let down by unmet expectations. Trump, by contrast, is seen as a political outsider who has shaken up the establishment, and his willingness to challenge the status quo appeals to those disillusioned by traditional politics. Finally, Trump's success among younger Black and Hispanic men highlights a generational shift in political allegiances. These young voters did not live through the civil rights struggles that forged strong Democratic loyalties among their parents and grandparents. Instead, they've grown up in an era dominated by Trump's larger-than-life presence in American politics. For many, Trump is a normal political figure, and his appeal is not weighed down by the historical baggage that older generations associate with the Republican Party. These younger voters, particularly men, are open to new political ideas and are less tied to traditional Democratic values. In conclusion, Trump's rising support among Black and Hispanic voters is driven by a combination of factors, including his populist message, economic concerns, dissatisfaction with the Democratic Party, and generational changes. While Trump may not secure a majority of votes from these communities, even modest gains could have significant political consequences, especially in swing states where minority voters play a pivotal role.